Hello everybody, back again, Santa Claus here with some different shades. I've had these for a long time. I brought these here from the US. Had them for a long time, a few years, never lost them. Probably because I paid, paid close to $100 for them back in the US. So, giving you another different kind of look, seeing what you think. I thought they're pretty cool at the white frames. They're good for the bike. Anyway, I'm doing another video because I had a request from my #1 top subscriber, my brother. So he was interested in how much my electric bill is here. How's it formatted? And what I pay just on an average month. So you have good timing because we just got the new bill today. So here you go. I got to put on my magnifying glasses. These aren't reading glasses. These are just magnifiers because the print is so small here on these things. And a lot of times the ink is all run out, but this one's not bad actually. So I'm going to give it to you straight here. Billing period from the 28th of February to the 28th of March. So exactly 1 month. This is how they break it down. Generation and transmissions. Generation charge. 802 pesos, 803 actually, if you want to round up. I'm just going to round up or round down. Power act reduction, nothing. Transmission delivery charge, 130.50 pesos. Remember, 50 pesos is $1, okay, around. It's like 48, 49 actually, but we'll say 50. System loss, doesn't say. Previous year's adjustment, nothing. Oh no, system lost is 102 pesos. So that's that all comes out to 1,035 pesos, which is a little over $20. And then there's another whole line here, distribution revenue. So distribution network charge, 56 pesos. Retail electric service, 84 pesos. Metering charge, I guess that goes to the guy who reads the meter, 70 pesos 50. And REN Fund for Sustainable Capex, 65.61. So say 66 pesos. That comes to 282 pesos for that section. Other charges, life rate subsidy, $7.94. It says discount, but it's not a discount. Senior citizen subsidy, 0.16 peso. I don't know where they get that because nobody here's a senior. I am, but I can't use senior benefits unless you're a citizen here. That comes to 810 pesos. And then the last column here is government revenue. Look how long this bill is. Okay, government revenue. Generation, 83 pesos. Transmission, 13 pesos. System loss, 10 pesos 50. Distribution, 33 pesos, 34 pesos. Graham, Isera, DAAVAT, I have no idea what that is, 200 pesos. Real property tax, it's blank. Missionary electrification. I don't know, maybe you got to pay for the missionary, the church or something. 32 pesos. NPC stranded depths. 9 pesos. Graham Isera DA ERC order. 25 pesos. And that all comes to, wait, another one. Fit all renewable. 20 pesos. That all comes to 229 pesos. So I don't really know what all that stuff is, government revenue. But the total of the whole bill is 1,554 pesos and 42. So that's approximately 30 US dollars, 1.5, which is pretty cheap. Then it gives you a previous unpaid balance. We have no previous unpaid balance. We pay all the time. So that's it. This is actually in both of our names, Grace and Daniel, because I had to get a lot of our bills put in my name also in order for me to get all my correct IDs and everything I needed here. Especially for the banking information and all that, they want you to show a bill or several bills with your name on it. So I'll take these glasses off now. I'll put my cool shades back on. White goes with my white hair and white beard, I guess. But that's it, brother. Hope you understood that, because I really don't understand it. And you're probably looking for some kind of breakdown on how much it costs per wattage hour or something. Well, I don't see that listed there, like they do in the U.S., how much you pay per wattage hour. But maybe you could figure out from what I just told you. My brother mentioned that when he lived in New York, if he had a little window unit, AC unit, it cost only 25 cents an hour to run it. Which is kind of hard to believe, actually, but that's pretty reasonable. But I guess if you're running it for hours and hours and hours, that adds up. So, yeah, I don't know what it is here. It probably isn't a whole lot more than that, if that's what New York is. They use it once in a while to go to sleep, because Catherine always says, AC, AC, mommy, AC. I mean, she knows what it is. And then they wrap up with blankets. You know, they get it so cold, they wrap up with blankets and the AC's running. So before I go to bed, usually I go upstairs and check to see what they're doing. If they got things running. Because they don't turn things off. The TV, they sleep with the TV on. It pretty much pisses me off. They leave lights on here in the bathroom all the time. I'm constantly turning lights off. It's just another thing. You know, another thing I got to do. So usually before I go to bed, I walk upstairs and they're either still sleeping, for a sound asleep with the TV on, or sometimes even got the AC running. And she said, "Oh, I only ran it 10 minutes." Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I only ran mine an hour and a half at the most, just to take a little nap in the afternoon, and it was nice. But as soon as you turn it off, it starts heating up again, because these walls, you know, there's no insulation on anything. It's just cement block. You know, it's not like the U.S. where they build a house with insulation and all that stuff. If you're coming here and you build a brand new house, you know, think about that, especially if you're going to have AC running all the time. It's not cheap if you're going to run it all the time. I mean, normally you really don't need it. We have fans running all the time. Like I said, I try not to keep the lights on too much. TVs are always on. So 1.5 is not bad, but that's just this month. I guess you could say that's an average month. But in Dingaland, it's crazy. It's up or down. Sometimes it's really, really cheap. I've seen it as low as 500 pesos. I've seen it as high as 3,000 when we were there last time. And we had workers there, and we had her birthday party, and we had a lot of things going on. Lights all the time. They always leave the lights on over there too. It was 3,000 the last time. We came back home, and they called us up and said, hey, the bill's 3,000. I usually send them 2,000 extra for the electric every month. And then I give them 4,000 a piece to two of them. So that's 10,000 I send them every month just to keep that place running. And I'm not even there. So yeah, that's $200 right away. Yeah, I mean, I wish I only had one bill. If I only had that, I'd be fine. If we can move this house. No more word on that. I already told you in the last video. But we just had a water delivery from our regular water guy. And he had to walk all the way on their driveway because he couldn't bring his tricycle up here because of that junk I showed you in front of our driveway, in front of our right-of-way. So he had to walk with these big, heavy blue jugs of water. So I tipped him extra, gave him extra money. I said, you work hard, Kuya. He goes, no, it's too much. I said, no, it's not too much. It's only like 50 pesos extra. It's $1. They're happy with that. But I said, yeah, I wanted to get this from you today before tomorrow because they said it's locked down. And he said, oh, no, I don't think it's going to be locked down. I don't think they're just watching. They're just watching on the street who's coming and going. You know, what's the difference? If they're watching who's coming and going, that's a lockdown. I said, well, I wanted to get it from you anyway, so we're good on water, at least for a little while. So we should be okay. Plus, if we run really low, we can just get the refill across the street here. We just don't use them because we don't want to piss Kuya off. He's been our water guy for a long time. Plus, you get a brand new clean jug across the street. The one I showed you was the grand opening. They only refill your jug. And it's only 25 pesos. It's cheap to refill it, but you don't get it clean. You don't get a clean jug. So if you happen to put anything else in that jug, like they do here, they put regular water in it, and they do stuff. I don't know what they do with it, but that pollutes the jug. You gotta clean that properly before you put the distilled water in, or you're not doing yourself any good. So yeah, we want a good clean jug. You're hoping you get one every time, but who knows? They put seals around them, these protective seals, but they're really easy to open the lid and the seal never breaks. So you don't even know if they're putting a fresh seal on there because you can actually turn the lid and the seal stays on the lid. It doesn't break. So who knows? Who knows if they're even doing it right? I mean, who knows who's watching them? So yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be, I haven't gotten sick. I guess it's good. I don't get sick off the water. Never affects me. Plus, I put lemon in my drinking water anyway, most of the time, not all the time. But I'm sure the lemon helps out anyway with any bacteria and stuff, and it's supposed to be good for your system. Cleans you out, especially because I'm prone to kidney stones, and they say that's good. It dissolves the kidney stones, helps you pass them. I've had them for many, many years. It's not because of the Philippines. It's not because of anything over here. It's just I've had them for years. My very first one was back in the 80s. I remember I was in the hospital back then because I didn't even know what it was. And the pain was bad. It was a stone. But anyway, that's the electric bill, brother. And the water's very cheap. I don't have the current bill for that, but it's not bad. And you got to realize too, we have a water pump here too that goes on quite often. Every time the water pressure gets low. I did get a new shower head for in here from Lazada. It's beautiful. I get way more pressure now. It's supposed to be a high pressure shower head. I don't know how they do it. It's got 5 settings on there, but if you put it on the 5th setting, that's where you get most of your pressure. So I hope it lasts. I hope it doesn't get all clogged up with this crappy water that comes out of wherever it comes. Because who knows what's in the pipes or anything like that, how old the pipes are or where it's coming from or what. But I'll let you guys know tomorrow, like I said, about what happens with the engineer, if they're going to put something over that hump so we can get over there. Because right now we can't get out. That's what I was telling the barangay captain's right-hand man. I forgot his name. They said it, but he's one of the main guys, and he promised he'd be here tomorrow, and he'd let us know what's going on. So yeah, I told him. I said, look, suppose the Taal Volcano erupts, and they make us leave. Number 1, we're on lockdown. Where are you going to go? Number 2, we can't even get out of our driveway. You're going to kick us out of our house. I mean, that's stupid anyway. I mean, why should we even leave? It's not going to hurt us here. We're just going to get ash. But they'll make you leave. The cops will come around here and they'll make sure you're not home. They'll bang on your door and they'll yell and they'll say you have to leave. Well, where are you going to go? I'm not going to go to any facility where there's 1,000 other people all coughing and stuff. You want to spread COVID, that's a good place to do it. And then if we have to go, say, to Dingaland or something, how many checkpoints are there going to be? Because there's lockdowns now. What are we going to have to do? What are we going to have to go through hoops? It's going to be a mess. So let's just hope that thing stays quiet. A lot of the experts saying no, it's not staying quiet. It's getting more active. They might even raise it to level 3, but let's hope not. So that's it. That's it for my second video today. I apologize on some of my videos. My focusing on this camera is not working properly. I don't know what the problem is. But I think it's doing all right now. I changed the setting on one little thing. Phone's ringing now, but Grace isn't home, so I don't even answer the phone because most of the time they don't even understand what I'm saying. They're talking Tagalog and stuff. So I'll wait for her to come home and she can call them back. But they're over her sister's house playing with the kids. Catherine's got to get out at least once a day and play. Now, I don't know if she'll be able to do that when the lockdown's here starting tomorrow. I don't know if they'll be stricter on that. But yeah, this phone's a pain in the neck here. I got it on the charger. That's another thing, she keeps using the phone, but she never charges it. And she'll look at it. Oh, it's dead. Well, yeah, you got to put it on the charger once in a while. I even bought a new battery for it because it was the original battery in there. It wasn't keeping a charge worth a damn. So we bought a new battery, and she still won't put it on the charger. Anyway, that's it, folks. Just bear with me. Keep watching. I'm going to do these type of videos probably every day. Every day I'll change the sunglasses up so you don't get bored. But yeah, I can go nowhere. There's nowhere to go unless the water delivery guy was right and there is no lockdown. But I don't think he's right because we heard it from the Brian guy. He said he even got a thing on his phone. I got a thing on my phone too. It didn't actually say Batangas, but it said a lot of other areas, surrounding areas. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be us too. But stay tuned. Keep watching. Watch Santa Claus. He'll keep you informed. And like I said, my Taal update for today is still number 2, level 2, but it is more active. So let's hope I don't hear any rumbling and any spewing, and that's going to be a big problem. I mean, I'm not going to any, what do they call them, evacuation zones, evacuation places where just people are laying on the floors and stuff, and coughing and whatever else. You'll never see me at one of those places, forget about it. We'll figure something out if it happens. Well, let's hope not. So stay safe, everybody. Be careful. Be kind to everybody. And bear with me. Everybody's frustrated right now. Nobody's having any fun as far as I know. Unless you're somewhere not affected. We probably would have been better off being in Dingaland right now, actually. But we're not. Sooner we sell this house, the better. Faster we can get there. By the way, anybody watching this looking for a house, if you're Filipino, you're looking for a nice place, check out my video on house and lot for sale in Batangas here. Batangas, Tanawan, Natatas. Look at the video. You can see the whole house. If you're interested, leave me a comment, and we'll send you the phone number. You can contact my wife. Okay, that's going to do it. Everybody, thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, please. Santa will send you good karma. It's going to do it. Santa Claus, now living in the Philippines, in Batangas. Over and out.